This, I think, was one of the first real toasty days that everybody in the state. I mean, I know that northern Maine had seen some 80s a couple of days ago, right?
Some mid-80s, yeah.
Yeah, but I think this was one where almost the entire state was really feeling like summer.
Yeah, pretty much, except for some of the islands, but that's just like, that's life there,
Outliers,
right, within reason. But yeah, Wiscasset got to 90, and we got a 93 in Freiburg. So I always think of like that Freiburg area. I use the town Parsonsfield a good amount because I always think of that as like the epicenter of heat. Today they were 94.
Wow.
Because it's like you're south enough, but you're far enough away from the ocean. That's kind of the recipe.
I will say, I was in Lewiston for most of the day today during, business hours, so to speak. It didn't feel like 91. That's what I'm seeing on the high temperature there on the map.
That's the Houston getting back at you. That's why you spend enough time down there, it doesn't feel too bad. No, but you know what? It's true in the sense that it wasn't oppressively humid, right? It was humid enough that it didn't feel like a crisp air mass in the morning, but it was not crazy. These are our high temperatures. We broke a record in Augusta, 92. The record was 88 degrees, so pretty handily beat that. Here are the dew points. So I would say, 60s when most people start to notice humidity around this neck of the woods. And then 70 plus is really kind of annoying. So that's the technical term. It's kind of annoying when you get up there. So we're in between those two. Nothing crazy, but noticeably sticky. Some showers and storms out there. There hasn't been that much development, just popping up. You can see that one just south of Farmington and one to the north of Newport here. We did have a severe storm, still do. Right now it's kind of not in a very populated area, but we'll see if it holds together as it moves towards Holton. That'll take a while to get there though, so we'll keep an eye on that. Showers and storms generally, not too many of them. Best chance will be northern Maine and the mountains. And then tonight is pretty mild, temperatures in the 60s, but a lot of us hanging around 70 on either side of 70 through a good part of the night this evening. So it might be one of those air conditioning nights if you've got it installed. It's not necessary, but it might be a nice thing to have. Tomorrow will be cloudier than today with some pop-up showers around, especially second half of the day over southern Maine. Notice that northern Maine has a better day tomorrow, more sunshine there and a little bit warmer. Those showers and storms continue off and on through tomorrow night, and then they really kind of solidify late morning through the middle of the day on Saturday, and it looks wet through the middle of the day into the early afternoon. There could be some hope around the edges where, late afternoon's okay and the morning's okay on Saturday, but there's rain in there and there could be over an inch in some spots. Sunday looks a lot better, partly sunny there. It really might be mostly sunny, honestly, but there'll be some clouds. And then it looks good on Monday too. A little bit sketchy next week, not terrible, but a little unstable with shower chances around on Tuesday afternoon, perhaps again on Wednesday afternoon. So we'll try to nail those down as we get a little bit closer. But in the meantime, no big heat. It does stay a little sticky still through Friday and Saturday. And again, Saturday, I know it looks the same as the last couple Saturdays. I don't think it's going to play quite the same way, even though there will be rain around.
Not a complete washout from
not an all-day type situation, and not as cool either.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Keith.